Correct. Is 2026 too late? Don't know what that means. No, insurance also does not pay for repairs, no. Insurance does not do that. They only pay for like damages or if there's anything that's like an act of God, like a hurricane, tornadoes, wildfires, flood. They're not just gonna pay for that roof stuff willy-nilly. I swear when you save enough or qualify for loan, I'm buying your course. Awesome, man. Looking forward to having you in the course as well. In the meantime, join the webinar, get some free information about how to get started. Do you pass repairs onto the tenants? Some repairs tenants do pay for, but not roofs or major expenses, no. They generally couldn't afford that. Tyler, I'll be talking about that in the webinar tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not gonna keep repeating it a million times on how I do specific processes. I want home training sessions. Fortunately for you, that's all down there. It is not hard to start as a felon, no issues like that. Active, you just bought 8 houses for Section 8 in the past 2 months. Fuck yeah, dude. Love to see that. Let me actually screenshot that, hold on. Let me smile real quick. Hey. Hey. Sorry, I collect little wins like that. The webinars. The webinar is free and is not on Zoom. If you had cash and liquidity are the same thing. Would you be open to taking a partner? You would have to have to the orders of millions of dollars, honestly. It's just not something that I would really want to partner with unless you were bringing significant amounts of capital to the table. Tonight's webinar will be about an hour. Shuja, thanks, dude. Appreciate all your help. No problem, Active. Glad to see you winning, man. We love to see everyone winning in this hoe. What's up? Am I close with Ty Lopez? I've never met Ty Lopez. How do I get paid monthly? The government direct deposits the funds every single month. Best part about Section 8. Yes, Kenneth, the link, if you're on TikTok, I just posted the link at the bottom. We have, I think, 5 or 6 more spots available. The course is about 5K. I got to update the profile picture on that link because I'm all grown up now. Yeah, it is a bit dated. It is a bit dated. Leave me alone. Maybe I leave it like that just so I get engagement. Who knows? Don't you have to be vetted for Section 8? Everyone's got to be vetted. Correct. Everyone's going to be vetted before they move into a property. I told you earlier. Do you think getting a degree in accounting or finance is beneficial in real estate? No. Guys, there's no degree that you can acquire that will make investment properties or investing any easier. I mean, maybe an accounting degree, but you're going to get an accountant who wants to do their own books. There's so much more productive things that you could be putting your money towards than to doing that. Layaway for the course. You know, I hadn't thought about that. I honestly don't even know how layaway works. Is that where you put like a down payment and then you continue to make payments towards it and then you just get that at the end? I think that's how they do it out at the stores, right? Awesome, Alexis. Looking forward to having you. Section 8 layaway. It tracks. It does track. You need anywhere from $2,500 to $3,000 for the first property. I'm not going to do a layaway program for that. I do have financing. It's 0% down, 0% down, 0% interest, 24 months. It's like $200 a month. This leads to a welfare state. What do you think I want, bruh? I want everybody on Section 8. I want everybody on Section 8. How many LLCs do I have? I have in excess of 13 or 14. No, $2,500 down for your first property. Correct. With seller financing, you can get away with $2,500 to $4,000 down. That's a general rule of thumb. You will own nothing and be happy. I don't know about being happy, but owning nothing, yeah. DJ, what if you get everybody in your course to buy every property? That's what I want. I want all my students to buy a fuck ton of properties. I want all my students to prosper. And be well and prosper. Can it be deferred later down payment? No. Do you manage all your LLCs? No. I got people for that, and eventually you guys will too. I use a combination of seller financing, subject to financing, cash, and I'll also use DSCR loans. Occasionally I will do that. Do you provide lending for those who can't get approved by a bank? Yes. Actually, tonight I'm launching the Cruise Section 8 lending program, which will offer loans as little as, I think, $30,000. Tom, get a Turbo S. I'd rather not. Use other people's money as a down payment? Yes. How competitive is Section 8 investing? How many people do you hear talk about Section 8 at scale on TikTok or Instagram? I'll wait. How many people have bought and sold over 1,000 properties in the last 10 years? How many people actively are generating $850,000 a month in Section 8 rents? How many people have verifiable closing statements, verifiable data? How many people have proprietary Section 8 software and proprietary deal finding software? How many people have also done $50 million worth of deals in the last decade? How many people are teaching about it? Always check your sources, always check your receipts. Yes, Jay Buns, DM me on Discord. You hear a lot of people talking about Airbnb. You hear a lot of people talking about fix and flips. You hear a lot of people talking about wholesaling. Why is this? Because all that stuff can be regurgitated. All that stuff can be BS'd. All that stuff is easily replicable. That's why. But you don't hear anyone talking about Section 8 except your boy. And a couple copycats out there, but we don't count them. Owen, I can see your messages as well. I'm enjoying Miami. I love Miami. You don't need deal. Just see what Section 8 will give you per room. You don't need deal. First of all, Section 8 does not rent per room. Please do not spread just erroneous details on here. Is it a program you sign up for them to start paying you? Yes, it's the Section 8 Housing Authority program. They'll pay you generally 2 to 3 weeks after. You don't like New York City? No, I do not like New York City. Got some land to build high-rise, cool story. Gabe, you have a growing REI community. I'd love to talk on there. DM me on Instagram, my good man. Dustin, awesome. Yes, famous achiever did say that. I'm heading to Miami. Cool. Yes, the webinar is down there at the bottom. I'll be going live in about 20 minutes on the free Section 8 webinar. The link is down below. And do you just sign up for that program? That's one of the steps, is signing up for it, but there's a bunch of hoops that are gonna make you jump through. Correct. You're gonna need to pass inspection. You're gonna have to have a Section 8 compliant property. You're gonna need to show the title work to the property. You're also gonna need to fill out, I think it's 3 or 4 forms on joining that housing authority locally, along with filling in their onboarding documentation for where you want payment and stuff like that. Am I going to the Keys at all? I've already been to the Keys. Why did you move to Brickell and not somewhere on the beach? Because I don't want to be around 1 million tourists every single day. Can you lease a house? Sure, I'm leasing this penthouse right now. It's not really a house, but you can lease a house. I do not have any holdings in Michigan. Why do you take appliances out of the house before renting? Because if those appliances stop working, you will be responsible of fixing, repairing, or replacing. And ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So the only appliances that are required in Section 8 are a refrigerator and a stove. No microwave, no dishwashers, no food disposals. They yank all that shit. If they want that, they can bring their own. If they bring their own, it is not yours. If it is not yours, you are under no legally obligated, binding obligation to fix the shit. You teach about Section 8, I've never heard about you. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Famous achiever. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe get your followers up. Maybe you'll hear about me then. What's my biggest loss? Probably on an 8 or 12 unit apartment, or not apartment, single family portfolio. Probably lost about $50,000 to $60,000. Oven required, or can you do it with stove without oven? No, you need a stove with a range, like with a cooktop. They will require that. 21,000, yes. The rent here at this penthouse is 21,000 a month. How's Amish life treating me? It's treating me good. Am I the real Tom Cruise? Depends on who you ask. 50,000 cash flow right now. Good time to join. Listen, guys, does not matter how much money you're cash flowing currently. All that matters is how much you want to start investing right now, and how much you can deploy, you know, based on your lifestyle. If you're making 50,000 per month, great. But how much of that are you able to deploy? Jack, yes, the link is down there below for the free Section 8 webinar tonight. I will be going live in about 20 minutes. I'll be going on a little bit earlier. Made you look. I'll be talking about that on the webinar as well. Why rent if you have all the money, man? Why rent? Oh, my penthouse? Easy, because I wasn't gonna stay here long. I never wanted to live in a condo. This is just a temporary housing situation in the middle of Brickell to meet a bunch of people. Mission accomplished. Made some really good friends here, and now I'm moving about 10 minutes north from here. NFY, hey bro, closing on my first rental on Monday. Congratulations, NFY on Instagram. Fuck yeah, man, love to see it. Why'd I leave Wilmington? I was in Wilmington for like 12 years. It was time to get the fuck up out of there. Favorite place in Wilmington? I was favorite place in Miami. Depends for what. If you're talking about food, I love, I like Poppy Steak a lot. Poppy Steak is pretty good. I've never heard of Troy, NC. There's a lot of good looking women all over Miami. How long was the lease here? The lease here was 8 months. I think it's 7 or 8 months. But I negotiated getting up out of here early. CJ, 5K for the course, and then probably another 3,000 or 4,000 for the for your first property. So I figure 8,000 to 9,000. 8,000 to 9,000. Do I like Moxie's? I think Moxie's okay. How do you manage a property in another state if you're in New York? Great question. I'm glad you asked. You're gonna use a property manager. There's gonna be another person that lives in that city that works for a property management company, and they're only gonna charge you 10% of the rent. So let's say the rent is $1,500 a month. You only pay $150 per month to that property manager. How do you scale after one property on Section 8? You keep doing exactly what you did to buy that first property. Correct. None of this webinar stuff like really teach me. I'm really teaching people in the webinar. Otherwise, people wouldn't be joining. If you want like a personalized one-on-one and you want to do in person and you want to spend thousands, no worries. DM me on Instagram. I'll put together a custom package for you. Keep in mind, it's probably going to be at least a month out. Yes, definitely planning on settling sometime soon. Guys on TikTok, give me 1 second.